So for these examples, I don't have a variable already isolated. In the first two videos, I had an x or a y already by itself. But now for these examples, I need to isolate a variable first. So looking at this first example, there are several that I could do that won't be too bad. I see for this first one, I can easily isolate the x or the y. The second one, I can easily isolate the y. And I say that because in all three of these, there isn't a coefficient in front of x and y. There's not a number in front. So I can really choose any of them, and it's okay whatever you choose. I'm going to go ahead and isolate y on my second one. I don't know, just because I want to. So for the second one, to isolate y, I want to move my negative 5x, so I'm going to add 5x to both sides. And so now I have y by itself, and I have it's equal to 5x plus 5. And now I need to substitute in this 5x plus 5 for my y in the equation I didn't use. So it's really important to use the equation you didn't use, otherwise you're not going to get anywhere. If I plug in 5x plus 5 into my second equation, I'm just going to end up with 5 equals 5. And I don't want that. I want to find my value for my variables. So I'm going to plug it into the equation I didn't use. And so that means instead of x plus y, I'm going to have x plus 5x plus 5 is equal to negative 7. Well, x plus 5x, I get 6x plus 5. Subtract 5 from both sides. And then divide both sides by 6. And so I get x is equal to negative 2. And now I have my x value, so I'm going to go ahead and plug in this value for x into the equation I just isolated already. So this is nice, y is already isolated. So now over here I'm going to have y is equal to 5. Instead of x, I'm going to have negative 2 plus 5. Well, 5 times negative 2, I get negative 10. Well, negative 10 plus 5, I get negative 5. So I have my y value, I have my x value, and now I need to put those into an ordered pair. And that is my answer. Okay, go ahead and pause the video. I want you to try that very first step. Figure out which variable to isolate, and then go ahead and isolate it. So for this problem, there was really one clear variable that was going to be the easiest to isolate, and that was x. And the reason why is this x doesn't have a number in front of it. If I had a number in front, I'd have to do another step of dividing it out. So I isolated x in my very first equation to get x equals 6y minus 11. Okay, and then now I need to substitute that value in. So again, I'm not going to use the equation I just used. I'm going to substitute it into my other equation. So now instead of 3x, I'm going to have 3 times 6y minus 11 plus 2y is equal to 7. And now I need to solve this for y, so I need to distribute that 3. And again, when you're substituting, make sure you put parentheses around because that 3 needs to multiply into that entire thing, like I'm doing right here. So 3 times 6y, I get 18y. 3 times negative 11, I get negative 33. Plus 2y is equal to 7. Well, if I combine my 18y and my 2y, I get 20y minus 33 equals 7. Add 33 to both sides. And I get 40. And then divide 20 from both sides. And so I get y is equal to 2. So I have that value. Now I need to find what my x value is. So using the equation I already isolated, I'm going to substitute this value for 2 into my y. So now instead of 6y, I'm going to have 6 times 2 minus 11. Well, 6 times 2, I get 12. So I get that x is equal to 1. So I have my x value, I have my y value. Very last step, I am going to put that as an ordered pair. Okay, that's it for today. If you want to look at some extra examples, those are linked below. Otherwise, you can go ahead and get started on that homework assignment. Again, if you have any questions, please reach out. I know this is a harder topic, so if you are struggling, please reach out and we can have a Google Meet. But I hope you have a great day.